Yeah. Yeah. All right, welcome Gateway Community Charters. It is excellent. It's great to see everyone here. I'm really excited today as we come to our GCC Year End Celebration. Let me say this, we could not be in the 2020-21 school year without some kind of technical challenge. I definitely want to take this moment and say, I affirm every one of our teachers, every one of our staff members who have dealt with technical difficulties all year. I love that I'm getting some, we can see the screen, we're good. So I love that. That's really exciting to me as we get ready to kick off. You're going to see some comments. I'm going to ask that we get some shout outs going in our screen here as we get ready to kick off our time today. So as true to the GCC, we never start an activity, we never start a meeting, we never start an event without some good things. It's a great way just to kind of bring us all to that same frame of mind where we can just be excited and start off with some positivity. So I'm going to kick off with a good thing, and I'm going to encourage you to put a good thing in the chat, and we're going to put some of those good things across the screen as we're talking. But my good thing is I'm really excited. After a year of not having the opportunity to take my family camping and have an opportunity to go out and do some things such as, get into the camper. We got a reservations for Collins Lake later on this summer. So we will be going out to Collins Lake to do some camping, and I'm very excited. I know the kids will be also excited. So that's my good thing. Dr. McCormick, my co-host for today, you want to share a good thing?
Absolutely. And I am loving all the good things I'm seeing coming up in the comments as well. Well, I am excited to share that my youngest child, is finished all her finals. She will graduate from college in a few weeks. And my bank account, I'm already starting to feel like it's going to get a little lighter. So I'm really super proud of her. She has endured, just like all of our students, a very interesting COVID senior year. But anyway, that's my good thing I want to share. Jason, some other great good things coming up.
And thank you, Dr. McCormick. Julie, I did not know your in-laws own Collins Lake. That is very exciting. I will have to connect with you and see if I can get some of that free ice cream. But we're really excited about all the good things. I'm loving seeing some of the ones that are coming in. Affirmations. Oh, Robert is getting married at the end of June and then going to Disneyland. Dr. Heather Gold graduated with her doctorate last month. Congratulations. Loving some of the things that are popping up. When the kids graduate from college, someone says, Chris, it's like a total raise. Thanks, Michelle. Definitely, I think Chris will understand that. Andre, my good thing is my family are headed to Disney World this June. Very exciting. I will tell you, after a year of kind of being home, it's really nice to be able to get out and spend some time with family and with loved ones. Thank you, everyone, for those good things. Really love them as they keep coming in. Keep putting those into the chat box as we continue. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to bring to our stage our superintendent and CEO, Dr. Cindy Peterson. We are really honored and happy to have her here with us today, and we know that she's going to share some great words as she welcomes us. So with that being said, Dr. Peterson.
All right. Good afternoon. All of this is working. It's great to see you. I am excited to be here with you. Thank you, Jason, for the introduction. As always, it's wonderful to be on the stage with Jason and with Dr. McCormick and the rest of Cabinet and all of you. So here we are, as we're getting close to the end of our 19th year. Hard to believe that that is true. End of our 18th year. I'm already a year ahead of myself. Very excited to be coming together with you and this new amazing technology. Not just we had a hiccup. I'm excited to see us trying new things. We definitely want to give Jason and Melissa DeMarco and Maisha Britt a shout out for trying to do new things and working through our tech. So kudos to you for being brave. But we're really excited to be here with each of you. I'm seeing some of your great comments in the YouTube channel and love that you're all here with us. It's just a great time to be together and to recognize, whoa, have we been persevering this year and being relentless and giving each other grace and compassion and care. And it's just been a pleasure to be together with each of you as we've managed some of these bumps in the road that have occurred throughout Vision 2020. This year was all about dream, design, adapt, and persevere. We are continuing to do that yet today, even with this new approach to using this technology to talk with you and be with you today. So today we also have a great surprise for you. I'm very excited that we have a wonderful surprise for you. We're going to be visited by a great personality who's offered to give some time and attention to us today, maybe shower us with a little love. We've been working with the Flippin Group for over 11 years. Capturing Kids' Hearts is just a part of who we are, the tapestry that defines Gateway Community Charter. And we have a special guest today who's going to help recognize the fact that 9 of our schools are all national, national Capturing Kids' Hearts showcase schools, and that Gateway Community Charters is one of 8 national showcase districts, which we're very proud. I know if we were in the same room, we'd be bringing the house down with noise to recognize those amazing accomplishments. And so I'm real excited to have with us today Flip Flippin, the founder of the Flippin Group. Flip is a New York Times bestselling author. He's an entrepreneur, has a long history as a psychotherapist helping at-risk youth and youth in general, but he's the founder and chairman of the Flippin Group. He and his wife, who is the CEO, were also recognized in a variety of ways for their great work. One of the things that Flip has done besides writing books is he has raised an amazing family and a great number of grandchildren. And I know that's a great part of his life and his work is to be with his family. But another great part of his work is to touch the lives of students everywhere like he does with us. So I'm excited to introduce for you today and hear what he has to say for us, and just want to welcome Flip Flippin to the stage.
Hey, Cindy, how are you? What a treat to get to be with you. I was reading all y'all's notes. You guys are crazy. Y'all have so much fun, and I was really enjoying getting to read one of the comments there about happy, good last Friday together. It's obviously time for a break. And Cindy, one thing too, real quick, I saw Carrie's note about recovering from her brain surgery, and Carrie, I just want you to know we'd heard about that. We knew about that. Our prayers have sure been with you guys, and we're so thankful that you're doing well and recovering. Y'all's team has been extraordinary, and I want to put that in context for you. I just got back in. I was on a trip this week, and you start visiting schools all around the country, and I would say this year we're probably been on and working with around 300 to 500 campuses per week. So if you just stop and think about those numbers, in total, we were working with about 2,000 districts this year. And I mean, that's a staggering number of people in schools. And Cindy, Dr. Peterson, you guys are one of only 9 national Capturing Kids' Hearts showcase districts in the entire country. I was on the phone with some people from California this past week, and one of them said, we're thinking about moving to Texas. And I was like, hey, you need to move to Gateway. That's where you need to move. You need to go to Gateway Charter. You need to go hang out with those people and be with them and see what they're doing there. This has been, I know this has been a tough and challenging year for a lot of y'all in so many ways. And I can, I can tell you that I don't know if you've had your kids on drugs or if you've been taking any Benadryl or anything like that, but you guys really need and deserve and have earned a break. And so I'm excited for y'all summer. I hope, and reading a bunch of the notes, you're going to Disney World and Disneyland. Right now, I'd be wanting to go to bed for about a month. I know you're exhausted. It's been a tough year. There's some interesting things too that I just wanted to share with you that I want you to just hold in your mind as you stop and think about how to best use this summer. And these are simple things. I don't want to bore you with a bunch of brain research, but one of the things that we know is that when you're in high stress periods and high stress times, your cortisol levels go up. And what that does is it causes you it impacts your immune system. It impacts your hippocampus, your short-term memory. It impacts the amount of internal body fat that you store primarily around your kidneys. And so there's some things you've got to think about this summer. One is that how do we regrow that hippocampus? How do we tend to our own brain? And this is crazy, but the two things that will raise your oxytocin levels that will have the biggest impact on your brain is babies and puppies. And I don't care what you have to do, but you've got to get around them. And when you're around them, you've got to have a lot of touch. There's got to be a lot of physical affection to regrow your own brain. And so I want you guys to really think about that. Now you could say, hey, I'm not a touchy-feely person. Well, then your brain is going to stay small. It's going to be impacted by those cortisol levels. So, and I know I just got in here about an hour and a half ago back to the ranch here where we live in Texas. And it was so neat because some of the grandkids were here and they just come in, they just swarm me and hug me. The impact of that on me is just phenomenal, and I love it. I was with some educators this week, and I walked into a meeting with them, and they're hugging me. A couple of them are saying, "Hey, have you got your mask on?" And I say, "Hey, look, I don't care what I have to do to get the hug. I'll put on 10 masks if I need to. I just want the affection that comes with great relationships." And so you guys be sure and just fill your tanks up this summer. Y'all have a great and wonderful summer. Now, Cindy, there's one other thing I wanted to really talk about too. We have a saying that no organization, I want y'all to really get this, no organization can rise above the constraints of its leadership. No organization can rise above the constraints of its leadership. Now, if that's true, then no country can rise above the constraints of its leadership. No team can rise above the constraints of its leadership. Neither can a campus, neither can a family. I mean, that is a high impact thing for us. And so when I look at what y'all have done there during a global pandemic, the way you guys have attacked everything that has gotten in your way for the execution of your mission, y'all have been rabid about how you have attacked those constraints. Anything that's gotten in your way to in any way slow down your impact on kids, y'all have gone after it. And that is so incredibly impressive. And so I'm sitting right here, I've got the list of all the principals and the leadership and throughout Gateway. And I am so impressed with what y'all have done. We are so honored to get to be part of your lives, part of the work you do, part of the calling, and it is part of the calling that you have to serve and to love children. And so I just really want to thank you. I want to congratulate y'all again and tell you how incredibly important this time has been. And, this is so sweet to get to be with y'all. I just can't tell you. I wish you the very best. I want your summer to be amazing. But you guys take good care of yourselves. You love on your family and you love on each other. I promise you, when we hit August and September, we'll be pumped and ready to get back to work. So God bless you guys. Thank y'all for letting us be part of your life. And hey, Cindy, big hugs to you and your team. And you too, Jason. I love that face, man. Look at that smile.
Hey, hopefully, Jason, you can hear me, and Flip, maybe you're still out there. A little bit of a lag in this technology, so I'm just wanting to send to Flip a lot of love. Thank you. Thank you for your message. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for investing in us. We appreciate your love. We appreciate your support, and our partnership with you has meant everything. So thank you again. We really appreciate you, and thank you for the kind words. I would say it goes out to everybody in the organization. GCC teacher leaders are out there. Leaders in classified are out there. Every position is a leader in the GCC, and every position is living our Capturing Kids' Hearts and showing our hearts. And that's how we've made it through this pandemic and to this day. So thank you for the thank yous, Flip, but all those go out to all of our people who've been doing just an amazing job. And Jason, thank you for the mic, and back to you.
Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Jason.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Peterson. Thank you, Flip. Really appreciate you and appreciate your heart. All right. So in the spirit, we want to continue to celebrate some recognitions within the GCC during this time. One of the ones that we want to, Dr. Peterson and Flip both talked about the fact that we are not only have the National Showcase Schools, but we are a National Showcase District. And so that is something that we're really proud and excited about, and everyone give a big round of applause. But I also want to take this opportunity to share that once again, Gateway Community Charters in the year of 2020 was not only nominated, but we were selected as a winner for one of the best places to work in the Sacramento region. And once again, that work is really due to each of you, your heart, your commitment, and the passion that you bring. And then again, this year in 2021, we have been nominated for best places to work. And so sometime during the summer, you're going to get an email that will give you the opportunity to share and to give feedback into the survey that the Sacramento Business Journal sends out. But thank you so much for all that you do to continue to make this a best place to work. All right, I want to take this opportunity to introduce some of our dignitaries who are also joining us today virtually and online. The first group I would like to introduce is our board of directors, our board members, our board president, Lily Campbell, our board vice president, Mr. Bruce Mangrich, our board secretary, Jack Turner, our board's treasurer, Mr. Mark Anderson, and our board director member, Mr. Harry Block. The board would like to take this opportunity to share a brief appreciation with you. Please enjoy this message.
Hello, GCC staff. I'm Lily Campbell, president of the school board for GCC. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you, thank you for your hard work and your dedication that you have given this year to provide educational opportunities for students.
Hello, staff. Just want to come and say thank you for all the things that you're doing for our kids. And we appreciate you so much. We love you, and we thank you again and again and again.
Hello, GCC staff. This is Mark Anderson of the GCC board. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you so much for all the hard work that you put in over this last year under some extraordinary circumstances. You all had to adjust. You were all being brave, and we greatly appreciate all the work that you've done to keep delivering to our students.
I want to say to you that words really can't express how proud I am of the Gateway community family. That family made up of teachers, support staff, administration. Again, I just can only say thank you. I am just proud of all of the effort you've put in. Thank you very, very much.
Hi, everyone. I would just like to reiterate what my fellow board members have said. GCC staff has been remarkable in how you've met the situation and far exceeded everyone's expectations. So thank you from all of the board members. Thank you personally. And I hope the next year is going to be one of the best years you ever had. Thanks for being a part of GCC.
When it opens up again, we will be able to visit with each of you and to tell you again how much the board members love you, how much we appreciate you, and to thank you individually and collectively for the hard work that you have given to our students and parents this year. Blessings to you. And by the way, please have some time to take yourself this summer and do some resting and be ready to start back when we open up again. Blessings to each of you and your family. Thank you.
All right, thank you, GCC Board, for all of your commitment and dedication that you show on behalf of our students. There is a number of affirmations and hand claps and everything that's going out to our board. We love our board. We appreciate you, and we're happy that you're also joining with us today. I'd like to also take this opportunity to introduce and recognize our cabinet team. These individuals work hard every day to ensure that we continue to provide leadership and really heart and passion to the GCC. That is our superintendent, Dr. Cindy Peterson, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Christine McCormick, and our chief business official, Mr. Aaron Thornsberry. And I'm honored to also be a part of this team. Thank you so much to our cabinet. While I'm shouting out our cabinet, I definitely want to take an opportunity to shout out our executive cabinet. These are the directors that work within the central office. Director of Academics, Dr. Heather Gold, Laura Berrigan, Eric Crawford, Sergey Terekov, Sulin Shum, and Paula Carmasino. Let's give our executive cabinet and our directors a huge round of applause for all of the work that they do on behalf of our students, staff, and families. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Christine McCormick. We're going to be doing a kind of back and forth here in our wonderful co-hosting. I will tell you, Chris and I have been spending a lot of time together going around, and it's been very exciting visiting the school sites, doing COVID checks, and all the wonderful things. So with that being said, Dr. McCormick.
All right. So I'm looking at you, Jason, hoping you can hear me. Technical difficulties on the other side of the wall. So since he's not jumping back on, I'm going to go with yes. So I am honored to introduce our wonderful school site administrative teams. So could not do it without you. They are what's keeping the ship moving forward, for lack of a better term. And I know it's been a year of a lot of rowing and a lot of changes. So honored to be able to introduce our CCCS team with John Campbell, Sarah Sheeline, and Michelle Jordan. So shout outs to CCCS out there. Give your admin team some love. Same with our Community Outreach Academy elementary school team, Larissa Gonchar, Michael Serde, and Tatiana Cassell. Shout outs to them at COA Elementary School. And moving to our middle school team, our leadership of Scott Gennard and Diana Davidson. So sending them some love in the chat, COA Middle School. And moving out to West Sacramento, we're here to celebrate our EPIC team, Jerry Kosh, Ashley Cow, and Nina Simaruk. They're keeping us going out in Yolo County. Our Futures team, Natalia Panasuk, and Delilah Hernandez, our great team at Futures. Give them some love in the chat. Gateway International School, Joy Takoy, Deep Dillon, and Stephanie Croyle down in our Gateway International School. So make sure sending them some love. And at HLA, we have Aaron Marston and Daniel Coonan. So I know HLA, I've seen you popping up in the chat, so give some love to your administrative team and our big team at SAVA. Director Maury Elliott, Summer Ash, Ashley Madden, Tara Jones, Kyle Castleman, and Rick Reyes. So can't wait to see all the work you guys. Shout out to them in the chat for our SAVA team. So Jason, I'm going to send it back to you to celebrate our teacher leaders.
All right, thank you, Dr. McCormick. Appreciate that. All right, the first group that we would like to take an opportunity to recognize is our teacher leader group. The GCC teacher leader group is composed of a representative from each GCC site who came together this year to strengthen our leadership from within our organization. This group of individuals worked with Lau Kurtman, Dr. Cindy Peterson, as part of our continued coherence, growth, and work. Join with me in giving a huge round of applause to our teacher leaders.
And we are now going to celebrate our Crucial Conversations teams. These 12 people participated in a 10-week small group study of Crucial Conversations led by Dr. Cindy Peterson. Crucial Conversations teaches skills for communicating when the stakes are high, opinions vary, and emotions run strong. Participants learn the dialogue skills demonstrated by top performers. These skills that help them talk with anyone about anything to reach alignment and agreement on important matters. The two groups you see here are the 22nd and 23rd cohorts to participate. One group in the fall and another in the spring. They'll receive certificates at the completion of each 10-week period. So nice work for our Crucial Conversations groups this year. Jason.
All right. Thank you, Dr. McCormick. Leadership Development Academy. These 31 individuals have participated in 7 sessions led by Dr. Peterson, Jason Sample, Dr. Christine McCormick, Aaron Thornsberry, and Sergey Terekov to develop and grow their leadership skills. Topics included Leadership 101, going deeper in leadership, the politics of leadership, culturally proficient leadership, school finance, innovation, and vision and passion in leadership. These students, these individuals will receive their certificates of completion at the end of all 7 sessions. They have one coming up next week and then a bonus session coming up in June. Let's give a round of applause to our Leadership Development Academy for 2020. Dr. McCormick.
We spent some time this year gathering around the campfire. So GCC campfires were the whole GCC-wide Y'all Come learning experiences that grew the knowledge of their participants. The campfire sessions were on the following topics: upstream thinking, led by Dr. Cindy Peterson and Dr. Christine McCormick, Dr. Heather Gold, Director Eric Crawford, and Director Maury Elliott. Ubuntu, led by Dr. Cindy Peterson, Jason Sample, and Summer Ash. Leading with Heart by Vern Hazard and Jeff Thorpe of the Flippin' Group. And then we had our final campfire on Leading with Resilience by Dr. Rob Martinez.
All right. During the year of COVID, this committee was very important in terms of their work and their dedication, and that is the GCC Safety Committee. The Safety Committee is composed of a representative from each school site who came together to discuss common issues at our sites, including health, safety, and facilities. This group is led by our GCC Facility and Operations Coordinator, Mr. Jerry Little. Let us give these members and Mr. Little a round of applause and thank them for their work. Dr. McCormick.
Our next group to discuss is those attendees of our session on leading well female. So this group of female leaders of the GCC met twice this year with Dr. Peterson and myself. We discussed and collaborated and continued the commitment we have here at the GCC to grow our women leaders. A focus of our discussion was the book Leading While Female by Drs. Lindsay, Stanley, and Arriaga. But we also talked about the power of habits, how to break our habit cycle, as well as the 12 habits that hold women back. It was a great time of collaboration and capacity building. And thank you to these ladies for being part of our session on Leading While Female. Jason?
All right, thank you so much. Once again, let's give all of these groups a huge round of applause and thank them for their work this year. All right, now we have the opportunity to recognize our certificated and classified staff of the year. And our first school that we will call up to the stage is Community Collaborative Charter School, Principal John Campbell and Campus Principal Sarah Sheeline. John and Sarah?
John, you are on mute. No?
It's the year
John.
of, technical difficulties in Zoom and everything. So John, you're on mute. Hit that button.
I think he's just continuing to talk passionately
We're still
about
looking. So while John
staff.
is looking for his the mute, or we're gonna figure out how to unmute him. I
All
actually
right.
have to.
Hey, I was doing great though too. I was off to a good start. So
well done.
All right.
Visit with CCCS and see baby goats.
All right. So you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Oh wait. Can you guys hear me now or no?
Yes.
All right, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
No, I'm wondering if John can hear us.
All right. It sounds like you guys can hear me, so I am going to go for it. And so I was trying to say before, Jason and GCC staff, thank you for the opportunity to recognize the Certificated Staff Member of the Year for the CCCS high school programs. During a period of time where everybody was struggling personally and professionally, our students especially faced significant challenges and circumstances impacting their social emotional state, as well as their ability to access the resources needed for their education. At the CCCS main campus, this person stepped up and implemented every strategy and resource possible to provide our students what they so desperately needed. She was able to sustain and grow relationships through the world of distance learning and virtual engagement, and in some cases made these experiences better than they were in person. Our virtual college and career fair, we had over 50% of high school students participate in at least one general session. She collaborated with another school staff member to co-lead her concept for a cultural diversity course during the spring semester. Her passion around the equity-based learning we were doing as a staff and her can-do mindset gave her the power to make this meaningful and engaging activity available despite the virtual challenges. She is an individual who always champions our finish strong and stress-less challenges. She's always positive, brings new and thoughtful ideas to our team, and collaborates in a manner that is student-focused. She is also recently engaged and a new homeowner, and now she is also the CCCS Certificated Staff Member of the Year, Ms. Jody Decker. All right, hoping everybody can still hear me. I'm going to move on and now recognize the CCCS classified staff member of the year. This individual is a relatively newer clerical staff member of the CCS main campus, but she quickly displayed the ability to complete any task assigned with high quality and attention to detail, while consistently going above and beyond, looking for and asking for what else can be done to make more connections with her assigned work, and to make sure that she helped to improve our systems and just make the school an overall better place to be. She always establishes and works to maintain positive relationships, treating staff, students, and families with warm, welcoming, and friendly demeanor, along with a positive attitude, tone, and perspective that makes you feel like she cares about your needs, no matter how large or small. She is also a proud new dog mom to her dog, Sadie. We'd like to recognize Lisa Jarrett as the classified staff member of the year.
All right. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So good to be here with all of you to celebrate awesome people here at GCC, in particular on our end, Community Collaborative Charter School K-8. So I will first be announcing our Certificated Employee of the Year. This year's Teacher of the Year at CCCS K-8 is truly one of a kind. She has been a member of our CCCS family for many years now. She started with CCCS as a paraeducator and is now a teacher leader on our campus. She's bold, brave, and one of the warmest demanders I've ever met. She fiercely advocates for students and their families and goes above and beyond to support our Spanish-speaking families as a translator and ally. She's collaborative, purposeful, and actively seeks to make her work and work for others meaningful for our students and manageable for our team. This teacher sets and maintains high expectations, both academic and social emotional, for all students, and our students year after year work hard to meet her expectations and make her proud. Please join me in celebrating Suzanne Rosas as our CCCS K-8 Teacher of the Year. Yay. We love you, Suzanne. Okay, and now it's time to announce our Classified Staff Member of the Year. I'm beyond excited to announce our Classified Employee of the Year here at CCCS K-8 because this person is so incredibly deserving. She is quite new to our school, and I'm not sure how we ever survived here at our tiny yet mighty school without her. She is patient, she is kind, she is details-oriented. She builds strong relationships with students, supports our teachers as a key player of our care team, and establishes and nurtures partnerships with parents, guardians to ensure strong daily attendance for every student by name. She's our attendance clerk, but is also our nurse, on-site IT, sub-custodian, co-teacher, emergency coffee runner, especially this last week, and so much more. Please join me in celebrating Melissa Bishop as our CCCS K-8 Classified Employee of the Year. Yay, Melissa. We love you very much.
All right, thank you, Sarah and John. Congratulations to both the certificated and classified staff at CCCS. Thank you. All right, now I'd like to call up Community Outreach Academy Elementary School Principal Larissa Gonchar. Welcome, Larissa. Thank you. All right, now I'd like to call up Community Outreach Academy Elementary School Principal Larissa Gonchar.
Hello, everyone. I would like to celebrate our 2021 COE Elementary Staff Members of the Year, and I am honored to announce our Certificated Staff Members of the Year. She has taken on so many new and different roles in this past school year while making it all seem and look effortless. She works hard on a daily basis to help her students and has the heart and knowledge to help them keep up academically. She has transitioned into a distance learning classroom teacher with no hesitation and does everything she can to ensure student success. I am honored to recognize Carol Moore as a COA Elementary School's Certificated Staff Member of the Year. The second, our Certificated Staff Member of the Year, she is a great asset to her department during this ever-changing and evolving school year. She uses her knowledge and expertise to help all distance learning teachers with technology and other concerns. She gave up her own class to accommodate distance learning students in 2 grade levels, and she is loved by all her students and colleagues. She attends grade level meetings with 2 grade levels and always does whatever it takes to ensure her students and colleagues succeed. I am honored to have her on my team and with great joy recognize Katie Holmes as a COA Elementary School's Certificated Staff Member of the Year. Congratulations, Katie. Now, I'm pleased to announce our Classified Employees of the Year. This employee has been relied on by every staff member and student at COA Elementary this past 15 months. She has worked diligently and tirelessly to ensure that every student has the tool to be successful in distance learning and beyond. Technology has become the only way to educate our students for very many months, and she made sure every student had technology that worked in order to succeed. I don't quite know what we would do without her during this pandemic. I am honored to recognize Olesya Ryazantseva as a COA Elementary School's Classified Staff Member of the Year. Congratulations, Olesya. He is always supportive and helpful to his staff members and students. He always goes above and beyond the call of duty to ensure all employees are happy and supported. He is very creative and organized. He has a great attitude and is always willing to help. During the pandemic, we quickly realized how reliable and helpful he is to anyone who asks. We are lucky to have him on our team, and I'm privileged to recognize Ben Nesteruk as a COA Elementary School's Classified Staff Member of the Year. Congratulations, Ben. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Larissa. Congratulations to all of the wonderful staff at Community Outreach Academy Elementary School. Now I would like to call up Community Outreach Academy Middle School Principal Scott Gennard. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Mr. Sample. Can you hear me? Can't hear me? Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, I can.
You can hear me. Great.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sample. Just wanted to make sure of that. This year was so incredibly difficult to find one person to celebrate this year. Our entire team has just done such an extraordinary job. I want to shout out every single one of you for your extraordinary work. However, this person who's our certificated staff member of the year has just gone above and beyond. She has been with us for several years. She was actually started with us as a Twin Rivers employee. We stole her from Twin Rivers. She's helped create our special ed program, and we are sad to say that she's leaving us for new pastors for next year, and we are sad to see you go. Marina Kopitskaya, we appreciate you so much, everything that you do for our students every day. For our classified staff member of the year, again, so much has gone into the extraordinary work we have done. But this person, above all others, she has done so much. Everything she does with excellence. She goes above and beyond to make sure that our students' needs are met constantly. She oversees our technology. She oversees our library. She goes above and beyond, and she is extraordinary in every way. We are so blessed to have you as part of our team, Deanna Stevnin. Thank you so much, everyone. And as always, go Huskies.
All right. Thank you so much, Scott. Congratulations to the staff at Community Outreach Academy Middle School. Again, congratulations. Now I would like to call up Dr. Jerry Kosh from Empowering Possibilities International Charter, also known as EPIC in West Sacramento. Hello, Dr. Kosh, welcome.
Good afternoon, GCC. I'm Jerry Kosh, the principal of EPIC Charter School, and it's my pleasure to introduce our certificated and classified employees of the year. This teacher is quickly becoming a veteran as he moves into his 5th year of teaching at EPIC. When you speak to our students, his name quickly comes up as being one of their favorite teachers. He is known for his engaging social science lessons, or individuals and societies, as we call them in the IB world, and has a special knack for connecting these lessons to student interests and the real world. He has served as an EPIC lead teacher for the past 2 years and is active on our school coherence leadership team. If this is not impressive enough, this teacher also started the first student council at EPIC and has sustained it through distance learning. This teacher is compassionate with his peers and coworkers. For example, he brought flowers to a coworker after she lost her pet dog after many years. We're very lucky to have our certificated employee of the year, Justin Hale at EPIC. Congratulations, Justin. Let's give Justin a big round of applause. For our classified employee of the year, this paraprofessional started at EPIC many years ago as a playground assistant and has risen through the ranks with excellence. She started as an intervention para, and her passion for teaching is so strong, she's become one of our strongest Russian teachers. This para is a perfect example of an employee who is willing to do whatever it takes to make EPIC successful. Every year we get many emails affirming her great work from students and from parents. This year she made a huge impact working with our kindergarten students and making a successful mid-year transition to in-person learning at EPIC. She's also a very talented artist whose contributions to our campus beauty can be witnessed across the walls on EPIC of our bulletin boards. Congratulations to Mrs. Vera Bolanova, EPIC's Classified Employee of the Year. Great job, Vera.
Thank you, Dr. Kosh. And again, congratulations to the staff at EPIC. All right, our next school that we want to call up is Futures High School with Principal Natalia Panashuk. Natalia, welcome.
Good afternoon, GCC. My name is Natalia Panashuk. I'm a principal at Futures High School, and I'm honored to present our classified and certificated staff of the year. This teacher is a strong pillar in our school. Year after year, he consistently delivers quality instruction in a calm and welcoming environment. A storyteller at heart, he connects with students' lives. It connects them with the stories of the past. He also shows incredible flexibility, team spirit, and pursuit of growth through master's classes. By the way, congratulations on completing your degree, economic conferences, and constant research. Josh, we're greatly appreciative that you are an integral part of the future story and for all of your dedication and persistence across the past decade and a half. Congratulations to Futures Teacher of the Year, Mr. Clough. The next educator demonstrates professionalism, skill, and caring. She takes initiative and leadership and adapts to the needs of the students. She was one of the pioneers who first came back to the site for instruction, and she demonstrated excellence in the ways that she adapted to the various environments and technologies of the year. In addition to making 1 million phone calls to keep students connected and accountable, she took on a new EL class, new daily office hours, a new role in testing as an LPAC speaking proctor. Ms. Marina approached all of these tasks with gusto. She is meticulous and devotes countless effort and care to every endeavor. It is with great appreciation that I congratulate Ms. Marina Petrushicheva.
All right, thank you so much, Natalia. And again, congratulations to all of our staff at Futures on your accomplishments on this day. Okay, our next school is Gateway International School. Principal, Miss Joy Takoy. Joy, how are you? And welcome.
I congratulate Ms. Marina Petrushicheva.
Good afternoon. As principal for GIS, I'm always incredibly proud of our entire GIS team, and this year especially for their courage and brave heart. I'm honored to present to you our certificated staff of the year, Mrs. Claire Uchler. She is kind, gentle, and nurturing with a love for all people. She is a gifted teacher, dedicated to high quality instruction that all children can understand. She is a motivated team player who contributes her creative ideas to her grade level and the entire school. Above all else, she sees the world as full of possibilities, and the cup is always half full and never half empty. She has modeled a positive attitude for all of us during the challenges we've all faced. Congrats to our Teacher of the Year, Claire Uchler. Our classified staff of the year is the greatest showman on campus. Congratulations, Mr. Daniel Bubella. Daniel brings positive energy into every room he enters, be it on campus or on Zoom. He is flexible, knowledgeable, and caring. He considers others' thoughts and feelings while working to help them solve problems. During distant learning, he was our go-to person for technology, in the classroom and at home for our families. Because of his strong relational capacity, all staff, students, and parents are comfortable asking him for support. He works diligently to create an inclusive environment at GIS and is a valuable member of our admin team. Congratulations, Mr. Daniel Bubella.
All right, thank you so much. Again, congratulations to Gateway International School and your staff on this wonderful accomplishment. We celebrate you likewise. All right, the next school I'd like to call up is Higher Learning Academy. Dr. Erin Marston. Welcome, Dr. Marston.
All right, as you know, this has been a very unusual and unprecedented school year. It took a lot of grit, perseverance, and innovation for us at HLA to make the most out of these circumstances. The two staff members I have the privilege to speak to you about today were recognized as exemplary members of our HLA family, as they have both gone above and beyond to make 2020-2021 the best year yet. Now to recognize HLA Certificated Staff of the Year. When looking for a standout teacher, one looks for someone who is student-focused, collaborative, responsible, has high integrity, has excellence in all they do, values people, and empowers others. All 7 qualities describe this HLA teacher leader. Our HLA Certificated Staff Member of the Year has been with HLA for many years. During this time, this staff member has supported our wonderful scholars, staff, and families. This teacher leader's positive presence on campus inspires others and is contagious. This person's daily energy and love of learning is something that is not common to find in others. This HLA staff member has made significant positive impacts on our HLA culture. He has won the Candy Cane King of HLA, he won the staff lip sync battle, and he loves to use the word bummer. His support of his co-workers doesn't stop at the end of the workday because he once supported another staff member in finishing an endurance race. HLA staff is proud to recognize Mr. Brandon Bagazi as our 2020-2021 Certificated Staff Member of the Year. For our Classified Staff Member of the Year, this person has been with HLA for many years. During this time, the staff member is known as someone who will always go above and beyond to support the overall success of HLA. This person has innovation, drive, and the ability to connect with all stakeholders at HLA. This person likes a challenge and will do whatever it takes to ensure the mission and vision of HLA is met on a daily basis. We all hear the staff members laugh from a mile away and see their heart on a daily basis. We can all agree that this person is one of the hardest workers at HLA. This staff member is embedded in our community, and when this staff member enters the room, the fun goes to an 11. The contagious effect this person has on our campus does not go unnoticed. HLA staff is proud to recognize Ms. Megan Gomez as our 2020-2021 Classified Staff Member of the Year.
Thank you, Dr. Marston. Congratulations to the HLA team for your accomplishment on today. I will tell you, it was kind of, I think I heard some like sound, either sound effects or a soundtrack or maybe some air horns. So congratulations, HLA. Our next school is Sacramento Academic and Vocational Academy. I'm going to call for Vocational Academy's principals, Summer Ash and Ashley Madden. Welcome, Summer and Ashley.
Hi, everybody. Summer and I are pleased to be able to honor 6 staff across all of our SAVA campuses today. So I'm going to start with our Certificated Staff of the Year. This person's several years at SAVA are defined by her dedication to student and staff success. For students, this means having a partner who helps them reach their goals by continually reminding them of what they can do and finding resources for them when they're struggling. During the pandemic, this teacher set out to talk to each of her students on the phone individually each week so they knew someone was thinking about them and concerned about their well-being. Her dedication does not end with students. This year, she took on the role of independent study lead teacher for the campus, training new staff and helping to refine and improve processes. This educator embodies what it means to love, teach, and guide at SAVA. She listens when hearts need attention, and she pushes when she knows something greater can be achieved. She is truly a blessing to all who know her. SAVA is thrilled to recognize Sherry Fedler as Certificated Staff of the Year. Next up is the Classified Staff of the Year. He is always proactive in supporting teachers in any way that they need. During distance learning, he led the coordination and execution of making sure all students in CTE classes had materials dropped off personally at their homes. He stepped up to support when other staff were on leave, supported food delivery to students and their families, and even found time to make engaging instructional videos for students. Staff know they can always rely on him to follow through and do whatever is needed. He builds strong relationships with staff and is a valued mentor for all our students. I am pleased to announce that this year's SAVA Classified Staff of the Year is Cesar Espinosa. Next up is another certificated staff. This staff member is the epitome of service and all of the GCC core values. She puts students first in all of her endeavors and goes above and beyond to ensure all of their needs are met. She focuses on creating strong relationships in order to determine the best approach with each and every student and family. She is dedicated, diligent, humble, and kind. Her positive outlook and can-do attitude make her an absolute joy to work with. She led the way for our site with home visits, taking students to visit colleges and other post-high school programs. She developed therapy art groups and many more creative and out-of-the-box initiatives. There is genuinely no one more deserving of this award. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Anna Cosa, SAVA's Certificated Staff of the Year. And then I will pass it off to Summer.
All right, welcome Saba and GCC. I get the honor of announcing the next 3 Saba Staff of the Year. This is amazing to be part of this. My first up for this section is a classified staff. This next staff member has come into the role of paraeducator this school year and is new to the GCC and to Saba this school year, and has been a key support for multiple campuses, students, and staff. And even as a new staff member coming into the year, and mostly working virtually, he has built incredible relationships with students and staff. He was also a key in supporting students with IEPs in person on campus on multiple campuses. This staff member also started esports for Saba, which provided an extra opportunity for our students to engage with each other and other teams across California. Overall, this person is a team player and exhibits the GCC core values. We would like to congratulate Edgar Dominguez as a classified staff of the year. Yay! Great job, Edgar! Next, I would like to honor another certificated staff member. This staff member is a shining example of a teacher leader and someone who embodies the GCC core values. Not only does this teacher create and build strong relationships with her students and with staff, but she also pushes everyone to be and do their best. This teacher always has a positive attitude and a smile on her face. She is a member of the Coherence team and helps to drive student learning at her campus and across Saba campuses. She also started the peer coaching program at Saba this year and has motivated others to share best practices and try new techniques to engage students in learning. This teacher truly deserves Teacher of the Year, and I am honored and excited to announce Danielle Janello as a certificated Teacher of the Year for Saba. Yeah, Danielle, woo-hoo-hoo! All right, and last for Saba, another classified staff of the year. This person is a resourceful part of our team that has been willing to help out our school in any way that she can. Parents, students, and teachers have all reached out to the admin team at various times throughout the year to share how much they appreciate this person. They have a vast knowledge of the subject matter and an uncanny ability to translate this to the young student minds. This person is highly skilled, always up for a challenge, and possesses the skills of a seasoned teacher. They take pride in their work, and it pays off in dividends for our students. Saba is excited to recognize Latasha Ketchens as a classified staff of the year. Yay, Latasha! Thank you to all of our Saba staff. Thank you, GCC. Congratulations, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Summer and Ashley. And congratulations to our staff at Sacramento Academic and Vocational Academy. All right, last year, was the first year that we recognized a staff member at the central office. This year, we're recognizing a staff member that is certificated and a staff member that is classified within the central office. And so I'm gonna ask Dr. Christine McCormick if she would recognize our certificated staff member in the central office. Dr. McCormick.
Thank you, Mr. Sample. I would be honored. So I would like to start with just acknowledging that the certificated team member that we're going to honor today probably never anticipated what she signed up for when she said she wanted to come to the GCC to become a school nurse. She has stepped up and tackled some of the most important work that we have had across the GCC this year, often starting her day at 6:30 a.m., answering phone calls, fielding questions, supporting staff, families, anyone who needed it to help them navigate the forever challenges of us managing and supporting the safety of everyone. So she's made herself available on evenings, weekends. She worked all the holidays to make sure that someone had a place to call. And she was really the lead on our COVID response team. She's been our point person for the Sacramento and Yolo County Departments of Health and has been the lead in all of our contact tracing efforts as well. She's taken on all this responsibility along with her regular non-pandemic full-time duties. Her interactions with families, staff, and colleagues can only be described in one word, and that is kindness. Her kindness for others shines through all her interactions. We are so honored to have her as part of our team. Congratulations to our school nurse, Miss Galen Fowler Guerrero. Jason?
Our next staff member, our classified staff member here in the central office of the year. This individual is very much like your normal eye product. She operates oftentimes in the background. This person is such an integral part to the central office team. She has taken on every task and responsibility within the GCC with enthusiasm. She is a motivated team player who contributes her creative ideas to all areas of the central office and the GCC, and not just her department. She shows incredible flexibility and team spirit, and she constantly demonstrates excellence in the ways that she has adapted to the various tasks given to her. Melissa DeMarco is an integral part of our team, and because of her commitment and high quality character, her presence is always welcome, and she always welcomes everyone with a huge smile. We want to say congratulations to Melissa DeMarco. All right, thank you to all. And we want to, both Dr. McCormick and myself want to congratulate all of our employees of the year. And just join with us in giving everyone a big round of applause on today.
Absolutely well deserved. Congratulations to everyone.
All right, thank you so much. Dr. McCormick and I are going to get ready to go off screen, but we want to thank you for spending some time with us. We're going to get ready to bring up Dr. Peterson, who is going to do our launch and give us send us off. Thank you so much. Dr. Peterson, are you ready to go?
All right, I'm ready to go. We're getting close to everybody being ready to go, and really want to take a moment and just thank you, each and every one of you, for being a part of this year, for being a part of this organization, for your heart of service. I want to take a moment and bring you back to a few things. I was thinking I have a prop. I don't know if you can see it here, but I got Moana with me. Someone gave me this nice little glitter ball of Moana a couple years ago. Some of you may remember 2 years ago, our message was that, you could take your heart, but you can't take who you are, and that you were going to always remember who you are. And this for sure always reminds me as it sits on my desk to remember who we are. And that's what we're doing right now as we look to this next week and finishing out this year with integrity, is don't forget to remember who you are, as Moana has said. I'm looking for the PowerPoint slide and I don't see it. Maybe I'm having a technical issue. Okay, so I'm going to just move into then the koi. So this was 2 years ago, talking about Moana and how you have to remember who you are and keep that core and heart of yourself of who you are. And then this year we talked about abominable and the message of the koi fish, which was all about how we wanted to be like the koi fish and understand that in this pandemic and in the world we're in, we're moving upstream. The courage to keep doing the hard upstream work that you have to do to have that courage and to have that perseverance. And I just kind of want to remind you, we're still persevering. We're still working towards that finish line and finishing strong. So keep your perseverance, keep your koi fish, keep remembering that abominable message. And then along with that, we said in the Abominable movie, there's this part of it where it's all about how we're all in this boat together and we're all in this beautiful life together. And I want to remind you that it has been a beautiful life. It's been a difficult life with the pandemic. We have some more difficulties ahead, but what's made it beautiful is each and every one of you. Each and every one of you and all the things you do every day for our children, for our students, for our staff, for each other. Just want to remind you that you are amazing, and there is no way we could have done what we did this year for kids except for all that you have brought every day and continue to bring. So really want to thank you for that, and just remind you that Abominable is still your your story. We're all in this together, and we're saving each other as we go across that finish line. I want to take a minute and affirm not only the planning team, which is Melissa DeMarco, Maisha Britt, and Kim, but also I want to thank Jason and Christine, who did a lot of work towards making everything happen today and were great MCs, while I also want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of everything. And then finally, just want to say again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for bringing your best game. Thank you for your resilience, your grit, for just being the heart of who we are. I appreciate it so much. We have a little video and some music we want to play as we send you off for hopefully a restful weekend, like Flip Flippin said, where you have some time to take care of yourself. But we just want to, again, thank you. Thank you for all that you're doing, all that you've done, and know that you are seen and appreciated, and that this life is a beautiful, messy life because we're in it together. And we're grateful, and I'm grateful to be in this with you. Thank you.
I was lost, but you found me, hiding in the shadows from my destiny. And you saw things that no one else could see. You saved me when I was my worst enemy. It feels so good to be alive, just you and me tonight. To wake me up from this high, what a beautiful life. I heard your heart call mine, and then all the stars aligned. To wake me up from this high, what a beautiful life. Spread through me like a wild flame, I feel it in my veins. I'll never ever be the same, I'll never be the same. Cheers to the things money can't buy what I feel inside. This thing I can't deny, our pretty little paradise. It feels so good to be alive, just you and me tonight. To wake me up from this high, what a beautiful life. I heard your heart call mine, and then all the stars aligned. To wake me up from this high, what a beautiful life. What a beautiful life. What a beautiful, what a beautiful, what a beautiful life. What a beautiful, what a beautiful, what a beautiful life. What a beautiful, what a beautiful, what a beautiful life. What a beautiful, what a beautiful, what a beautiful life. It feels so good to be alive, just you and me tonight. To wake me up from this high, what a beautiful life. I heard your heart call mine, and then all the stars aligned. To wake me up from this high, what a beautiful life.